I got started really just by shopping, and I knew early on I wanted to be a member.
I worked my first shift ever on my birthday, my 24th birthday. I think.
I met my wife at the co-op. How about that? Isn't that crazy? But it's true. She was a cashier.
Well, it's a really fun place to be. I mean, I really enjoy my time there. I volunteer there almost full time, only like 30 hours a week. And that's not something that you could do in a place that was dreary and it wasn't fun to be.
I'm a socialist, and the co-op stands against a corporate form of society.
An alternative to corporate business, uh, having like a community owned business or community supported business, I feel like is, to my mind, really important to kind of get away from the large scale corporations that kill inner cities.
The idea was to make a co-op make a beginning, to build co-op, that kind of cooperative society. So it started out as a buying club because everybody participated. Everybody had to take a turn doing something, either dividing up the food that was ordered during the particular period. You had cutting cheese, which was really not a great thing to have to do. It was really painful. It took a long time to do it, and it's not that easy to do. So that kind of thing. And so people actually did real work.
If you work 3 hours a week, that's really heavy involvement, and it's not just running the register or like restocking the shelves. Sustainer shift could also be doing data entry, or if you have a sustainer who does the herb ordering, who has done it for years. And we had various community outreach projects going on back then. We had a produce truck driving through the neighborhood on Saturday mornings, basically selling like fruit and vegetables from the bed of the truck.
Right now, I would say over 50% of our produce is local, which is huge. I don't really know any other supermarket that can claim that over 50% of their produce is local.
They were not paying attention to the books. There was a lot of money lent to the co-op by religious organizations, Catholic charities. Well, when they moved the store, well, the money started to disappear at a ferocious pace.
The money that we figured out was embezzled was around $75,000.
That was the money with which they could have kept that in a commercial account and made some of the money to pay back these loans.
It's definitely going to be different than it has been in the past, and so that's the growing pains of that are exciting and painful. So
I think historically, one of the reasons why the co-op moved here was kind of to support the neighborhood.
and so we're trying to tap into more social issues that directly affect people in the West End community.
There have been efforts in the past and recently for the co-op to both carry less expensive products, produce, as well as grocery items to basically make this also a neighborhood grocery store.
I think one other big success that we had, though, in terms of reaching out to the community, was painting the mural on the side of the co-op. That was a big hit, and I think still is. Sprucing up the outside of the co-op, getting a new sign for it. Just in general, trying to be a good neighbor in the community. This woman, Edie Cohn, painted it. And the day that she unveiled it, they had a little ceremony there, and she said a couple of things about painting that mural and about how significant it was that the sun was rising. And she felt that that was the message she wanted to give to people, is that the sun was rising. And it was extremely inspirational. You know, just the bounty of it and the colors.
The co-op is now in its 35th year, through ups and downs, and just look out for it being here for another 35 years or more. That's what I would hope.